Good morning, good morning. All right. Feeling good. Share this up. What's happening? All right, share. Sharing. Sharing is caring. Share. What's up, Vito? What's going on? Things we control. All right, what's happening? Hope everybody's having a good morning so far. I'm going to talk about the things that we can control because I think it's important. So what's up, Dr. Nick? How's it going, brother? Derek, how are you, man? Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Pop in the comments below. Say what's up. Say what you're grateful for. Getting the coffee flowing this morning. Feeling good. Back in biceps today, so that was a good morning workout. All right. Well, I think we should just get started because, well, it just makes sense, doesn't it? All right. I realized, I have the camera different. Usually I have it this way, but that makes no sense. The camera's on this side, and usually it's on this side. But it's probably that's probably backwards for you guys. Anyway, you don't care. All right, let's move on. So, things that we can control. Let's talk about this. First and foremost, guys, stop spending time on things that you can't control. I think so many people desperately try to put so much effort into things they can't control. We can't control many things in our lives. There's a lot of things that we as humans we can't control. There's a lot of people that are control freaks that want to be able to control every single little thing that happens, but it ends up being an excuse, or it ends up stymieing them from being successful or hurting them. What's up, Sarah Jane? How you doing? Thank you for joining nice and early. So, and that's my biggest thing is I think so many people try to control every little situation or try to micromanage every little thing that happens or that they're trying to produce or trying to get out there or that they're working on their business. Like many times if we spend so much time focusing on things that we can't control, chances are the things that we can control will not get done. It will be a waste of time, and you're just going to end up spinning in circles because you just can't worry about those things. It will be detrimental to what you want. It will be detrimental to your goals and your success. And I don't want that for you. So I want you to realize that when you can't control something, it's totally okay, and you just need to move on from it. So that's a big thing right there, is just move on from the things you can't control and just worry about what you can control and get that done. So the first thing that we can control out of the three things, there's others, of course. These are just three that I thought were really good and I thought that were fun to share with you guys. So the first thing that we can control is self-discipline. Now, I think that this is something, one of the hardest things that we will ever do is to be able to have self-discipline, to lead ourselves. Hey, Colby, thank you for joining. So I think that when you really go into this, you have to understand that, people will say, what's the hardest thing you've ever done? What was the hardest thing about this challenge or losing weight or becoming more successful in business or, whatever it is with your life, your relationships and things. It's like the hardest thing is leading ourselves. The hardest thing is self-discipline. Being able to recognize when things need to get done, when, where, why, and the things that you're saying and the things that you're thinking. I think that there is a massive lack of self-awareness out there and understanding ourselves. Lisa, what's up? What's up? Thank you. Thank you. And if we want better self-discipline and self-awareness, let's start by, here's a couple quick tips. Like, start by asking yourself questions like, is this the most beneficial activity that I can be doing right now? Is this going to impact my success or what I want? Or if I do this, is it going to bring me closer to my goal? How is this going to be perceived by others? So when you're in that self-discipline mode, that is something that you can control. Other things will happen and make you want to react a certain way, but if you have the correct self-awareness, asking yourself those types of questions, and then realizing that, okay, wait a second, I can have a better outcome if I just stay disciplined to myself and my goals and the things that I need. So self-discipline, self-leadership, huge, guys. Huge, 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 Caroline, huge. All right. The next one is focus. We can control our focus. Again, and I've talked about focus many times, but it stands for follow one course until success. Hey, Gail, how are you? I haven't seen you since the John Maxwell event. I hope all is well. Thank you for joining. Thank you, thank you. So what we need to do is focus with the understanding that great things take time. What you want in life is going to take a lot of time. So if you start veering off into different ways and don't stay as focused as you need to, it's actually going to take you a lot longer to get to your goal. And I've talked about this. Things come up, emails, people will ping you, you'll get a text message. There's so many distractions out there. Let's try to have more self-awareness, self-discipline around our focus, to say, okay, if I answer this text message or this email, or if I take this phone call, is that going to help me get faster to where I need to go? Is this going to help me move forward in my goal or in my vision or in the place that I need to be to feel as successful as possible? So let's just keep that discipline within the focus. And also the other thing about focus is focus on your goals. Focus on your big goals. So I know many of you have listened to Gary Vaynerchuk, and he always talks about the clouds and the dirt, right? Well, he wants to buy the jets, right? That's his big thing. And he's so focused in on that everything he does, it's very strategic to where he's going to make sure that one day he will be able to buy the New York Jets. So focus is something we can definitely control, and if we have that big goal up here and realize that's the vision, that's where I'm going, if I stay focused in on this path, even though the path may go like this, till you get there, if you still stay focused in on that main goal, it will really help you. What's up, Mike Stahl? Hey, Mike Stahl's here. Check out The Unstoppable Pursuit. Give Mike Stahl a follow. You'll really enjoy his stuff. He's talking great stuff on health and wellness, and it's really just really helpful and valuable. So, and the last thing that we can control, guys, is our effort. There is, we can control 100% our work ethic and what we're putting in. That is just, and understand with effort that it goes along with focus and discipline, right? So if you're disciplined and then you're focused in on the main goal, your work ethic, you don't want to be working, you want to be working smart, putting in a lot of smart effort into your goals. So showing up, putting in the time in the right places, being in the line of things that you need, aligning yourself with the quality people that you need to be, putting yourself in great situations for better opportunities to come up. These are all things that we can control, right? So, but I don't want you guys to go out there and put a bunch of effort in and work into something that may not monetize or may not be exactly what you want to achieve. But understand that with hard work, don't give up too early, because if you really truly are passionate and want something, it is going to take so much effort and time and really, really hard work, guys. And I know my buddy Nick, he pops on here. My friend Lisa Lopez, she hops on here. Mike Stahl, like, I know a lot of these people that just show up every day. They're putting in so much work and putting in and digging and digging and digging. It takes a lot of time. Derek works, I mean, everybody on here just like kills themselves and works really, really hard. But let's work really, really smart, you know? Gary Vee says work harder and smarter and harder. That's true. If you're working smart, then if you know the focus, if you're focused, you can work as hard as you want. I mean, that is something you can totally control. You need to work as hard as you possibly can on that focused thing that you need to get to. That's what Gary's working as hard as he can. That's why he's flying around the world, giving speeches, building his personal brand, building VaynerMedia, building Wine Library, doing all these things because he's working so hard because his main focus is buying the jets. So I think that that's where we need to really understand is like when he says stuff like that is let's work hard at the right things. We have to. We just absolutely have to. You have to put in so much effort if you want to get to where you need to go. So I think that these are the three things that I, just thought of that, hey, look, we can control these. I'm sure there are more, but discipline yourself. Self-discipline, self-leadership, learning how to take control of yourself and have that thing, that most important thing called self-awareness. My friends, self-awareness is so huge. We need to understand how we're projecting ourselves. We need to understand how we are out into the world, and I think it's just very, very important that we have great self-awareness and great self-discipline. And then we really need to figure out our focus. What do we want? What do you want? What do you want? A great way to really, really figure out what you want, and this is something that one of my mentors told me, Robert Hollis, and I went down and did this. It was like, write down your perfect day. Sit down and legit just write it down. What does your perfect day look like? Where are you waking up? What does it feel like? What does it smell like? What is the room that you're waking up in? And then go through this whole day. What does the floor feel like? The ceilings, where are you living? What kind of house do you have? What state do you live in? Who is your spouse? Think about all these things, everything that you can, and describe that perfect day. What do you do? I go to the gym and I put in a hard workout, and then maybe I go do some, I run my podcast, and then, and then talk about that. I legit have this whole idea. I don't know if anybody's seen Rob Dyrdek's Fantasy Factory, but I legit believe I will have the Brian Benson Fantasy Factory. It's going to be awesome. There's going to be trampolines and basketball hoops and it's coolest adult toys and fun things everywhere. ATVs. Oh man, I got foam pits. I'm going to be like the biggest kid ever. And then I have all glassed-in walls, which are all different, studios and things, huge content creation centers. It's just going to be the coolest place ever. But that's my perfect day, going into the office, doing that work, adding value to people, still doing coaching, still consulting on a massive level, doing speaking gigs, flying around the world. I want you guys to do that. Take time to write down what you want, but do it through your perfect day. Perfect day. I can't talk right now. I think that's really, really important. And then last but not least, effort. And what Derek said here, thanks for adding so much value, Derek, and showing up is the work ethic that you need to put in to your SMART goals, to the things that you're going to. So I would love for you guys to share your perfect days with me. I think that would be really, really fun if you guys want to just write in the comments or just send me an email at brian@inspirelink.com. I'd love to hear what you guys feel about your perfect day, and maybe I can even do a whole Facebook Live on writing down your perfect day, but I think just take some time. It will really help you get to help you understand what you want. And once you understand what you want, you can control the discipline, the focus, and the effort to get you there. So, all right, that's it. That's it for today, guys. I love you so much. Get out there and crush it. Get out of your comfort zones. Keep moving forward. Get into the growth zone. Keep learning. Keep doing it afraid. Keep pushing yourself, no matter what it takes. But stay focused, stay disciplined, and put in that effort, baby, because that's what it's all about. And I promise you will get there. Just understand, you are unique, you are unrepeatable, you are amazing, and great things will come in time. You deserve to be successful, and that will come to you, my friends. I promise you, if you keep working hard, it will be there. But be patient and be happy and continue just to put in the time and the effort. So, thank you guys. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow.